Today I want to share with you a story of how I got scammed. A few months ago I was towing my tractor to a piece of property to do some bush hogging, and somewhere in the shuffle I lost half of my PTO shaft. PTO shafts are very expensive. To replace a PTO shaft is about $400, which is a lot of money. I could just about buy another bush hog for what it would cost me to buy a new PTO. So trying to save money, I went to the interwebs and started looking, and actually found some really cheap PTO shafts for about $130, a third of the cost of what it was going to cost me from a reputable seller. And I did a little reading on it, and the website did claim that it was good steel, that it was a CR. I can't remember it's supposed to be good rated steel, the same rated as those that are sold from reputable sellers. So I said, hey, $130, that's a deal, I'll take it. So I bought the PTO shaft. When I got it in and I picked it up, I knew something was not right. A good PTO shaft, when you pick it up, it's heavy, weighs about 30 pounds. This one, maybe 20 pounds. You could just tell it was way too light. Now, guys, I want to just tell you, I should have known better. But so I got that PTO shaft in, put it on my bush hog. So I went into a bush hog the pasture, just grass. It wasn't cutting any heavy brush. It wasn't mowing down trees. I was just cutting grass. So I finished mowing the pasture and pulled out, closed the gate behind me. And when I went to get back on my tractor, I noticed that there was something wrong with the shaft. Just something did not look right. And as I looked at it, I could see that the shaft had twisted. Let me show you, hold on, let me show you. The shaft is totally twisted. You can see right there. I mean, it is twisted and also bent. And so this thing's trash. It is cheap hot metal. It is not good quality. I got ripped off. I should have known better. Long story short, I contacted the seller, and I was very angry, and I told him, I said, your listing said that this was good steel. Your listing even said that it was certified as a PTO shaft, that it was certified under the certifications in the U.S. for PTO shafts. Clearly it wasn't. And so I was just honest and said, look, this thing, twisted on me within 15 minutes of use, twisted like a pretzel. I could have been hurt, and so I was able to get my money back, luckily. So I just wanted to share this with you so that you can not make the same mistake I did. I do have a new shaft. I went ahead and paid the money and got a good shaft, and I've got it on there right now, and I'm going to show you the video of me putting it on there, and this bush hog is going to be ready to go back to work. What's up, everybody? Finally got a new PTO shaft to replace the one on the bush hog here. So I thought we'd get together today and change this dude out. So let's get this old twisted one off. That, you see how twisted that is. That is not supposed to happen. Let's get this new one put on, and we'll hopefully it'll fit like a glove. I've got to get a nut for my bolt here. I'll just run that through. Perfect. So it looks like I'm gonna have to cut this one off. So that's pretty normal. So we'll pull the tractor over here, back it up, get it in place, see how much we need to cut off. All right, so as you can see, she's way too long. So we're gonna have to cut about 4 inches off of her. Best way to do that is go ahead and pull it back off. take it apart, and we'll have to cut some off of each end. Probably about 4 inches off of each end. Guys, so let's talk a little bit about PTO shafts. More than likely, you're going to have to trim your PTO shaft. This one, I had to cut, I thought I was going to have to cut 4 inches off of it. I actually had to cut about a foot off of it. More than likely, you're going to have to trim your PTO shaft. The best way to do that is with a bandsaw, a metal bandsaw. You can get a good straight cut. Second best option, and what I usually use, is an angle grinder with a cutoff wheel. Just, you know, you have to be careful to try to keep your line straight as you can, and you know, make sure you wear eye protection. That took entirely too long, and I cut way too many pieces off because I like to measure once, cut 6 times. So far, so good. Oh yeah, we nailed it. I just gotta get this bolt through here, and we'll be home free. There we go. Gotta get a nut for that. Thank you for watching, guys. Appreciate you watching our videos. We are in crunch time. We're going back to school. Today's Friday afternoon. So we got till Monday after next before we have to go back to school. And we're trying to get as many projects as we can. We're trying to get a video up every day. So stay tuned. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.